Hey guys, it's Micah Thompson, and today we are going to be doing a Disneyland Minecraft tour and showing off the downloaded world, so let's get straight into it. First, you need to download the app CraftyCraft, and then you're going to want to go to the Community tab, and then in the search bar, search Disneyland. Also go from Show All to Show Worlds. So once you've done Show Worlds, it should pop up as the first world because it was uploaded the most recently. And you want to pay 3 diamonds, which, don't worry, it doesn't actually cost you money. You can watch ads to gain the diamonds, or they just give them to you if you come back like 2 days in a row. And I think they actually might give them to you your first time anyways. So obviously what you just saw was me downloading it to Minecraft. You select Minecraft when it shows what you can download it to. You could text it, you could download it to other apps, but I downloaded it to Minecraft. You just hit play like normal, and now you see Minecraft Disneyland Download 2 is right there, and look where you spawn, right in front of my first map. So we are officially in the download, and I am super excited to show you guys around. Look at this little platform I built right here. It kind of has every recommended ride, and then it has the rules, and the rules are basically do whatever you want. It was kind of a joke on that side. Alright, let's change some video settings really quick, just because I think it'll make it more enjoyable for you guys to see without all my little controls and my hand. There we go. Alright, now let's take a look at the map. The map is pretty cool. We've got everything now. It's gotten so much bigger, and we're definitely not even close to finished, but it's gotten much bigger than when we just had a castle. We had a castle in Main Street, that was about it, and a Matterhorn. So now we have Big Thunder Mountain. As you can see, it's big, and down below you saw the Jungle Cruise, which is partially finished. Now over here is our lovely castle. The pink is from the fireworks, don't worry, I'm still remodeling it. Alright, here's the Matterhorn, which is under construction and getting a new face, and of course Space Mountain, which was recently finished and I just released the POV of. And Finding Nemo you can kind of see off to the side. So we've got a lot of stuff to offer now, and I wrote it all down on that platform. Oh, look at the castle against the sunrise. That is just beautiful. Beautiful castle. So we've actually remodeled it since the last tour. Now, you guys have seen it redone multiple times now, but now I'm just kind of showing basically everything that's been added since the last tour and that you can download through the app CraftyCraft, which I just showed you. Now, let's take it over to Big Thunder Mountain. Big guns first, so let's look at Big Thunder. Guys, I've not really shown you any views like this of Big Thunder yet. It is beautiful. It is probably my favorite ride I've built. It was so detailed, it took a long time. I'm happy with almost everything about it, and I really am excited because I'm not going to give you everything, I'm not going to ride it right now, but I have 3 Big Thunder Mountain videos coming out in a row right after this, so you guys should stay tuned for that. I've already made them, they're on the schedule, coming out within, I think, like 2 to 4 days, so I'm really excited. If you didn't know, I am uploading a lot now. This entire month I will be uploading almost every other day with a video, whether it's Christmas or Disneyland in Minecraft. So I am super excited to get into that. What else is there in the download right now to show you? Oh, here it is. So here is Frontierland. I'm sure you guys have seen it in one or another video in the background, or maybe I showed it to you already, I don't know. But since the last download, we didn't have anything this side of the hub. We didn't have Frontierland, we didn't have Adventureland. We did have partial Jungle Cruise, just like we do now, but now look at Adventureland. It's kind of blooming here. We've got all of these little tiki things and like African looking buildings and stuff that you could find in Adventureland. So I replicated all of that already, and you can see the Jungle Cruise building back there. Here's a terrible custom tree. I need to work on my custom tree skills, and I will show you guys that when I redo it. We'll make a whole video of the tree. No, we won't. Back to the hub. Seems like chunks are loading a little slower. I think it's because this world is new to me because it was downloaded, so as I'm going through the chunks for the first time, it's like needing to download for the first time, and I know there's a lot of detail. It's just my guess. I don't know if that really has anything to do with it. Let's see if we can we should lose the race to that loading chunks up in Main Street. So I hope they load before we get there. Sorry about this. Come on, chunks. Well, in the loaded section of Main Street, we can look at those buildings. No, Main Street USA is probably my favorite area so far that has been finished. Like, ride, probably Big Thunder Mountain, but area of land with, like, no rides, like, it's just so peaceful, and I did all the lampposts right, and all of the trees are customized, and it just looks so beautiful with the flagpole, and look at that. Nice custom tree. They all look like manicured trees that would be in this nice town or whatever, but, I mean, they're all customized, so they have a special place in my heart. I'm trying to make every tree in Disneyland customized. This is where I first started implementing it. Let's look at the train station from the front, because that's like a quintessential view of Disneyland, the train station. We love the train station. Now, let's take a trip over to Space Mountain, which is a new thing added, and I'm super excited to kind of just fly around it with you guys, although I think you've seen it already in another video. Here it is, looking pretty good. I've actually started expanding on Tomorrowland. That's my next project. While I'm releasing all of these videos on YouTube until the end of December, I'm actually working on Tomorrowland. So I've already started building Star Wars Launch Bay. I've outlined the Autopia cars, which is way too big. It's like, I mean, it's the right size, but it's too big to build. It's going to take a lot of effort, because it's like 3 times the size of Big Thunder Mountain, which is probably the biggest ride I've ever made. Oh boy, Rivers of America is going to hurt me too. Lots of terraforming and lots of trees. Alright, let's continue on our tour in Tomorrowland. So this is all new, actually. All of this Tomorrowland is new. We've got these murals. One of them's finished, one of them's not. And we've got the lovely terminal in the middle, or that's what I call it. I guess it's technically the People Mover tracks, but I always thought it looked like something you'd find at an airport. Okay, and over my favorite ride from childhood, Astro Orbiter, but I called it the Rockets. Sorry about the loading of the chunks. I have to wait for it kindly. Alright, let's take a look at Fantasy Fair. So Fantasy Fair, I'm sure, was here before, but I love Fantasy Fair. It is just a tiny little area to relax, lots of princesses, and it's obviously not finished. So I think we should take a stroll way down memory lane and into Fantasyland. Fantasyland was the first thing that I built after the castle. Actually, the hub was kind of at the same time. So let's go into the castle and into Fantasyland. Look at this place. I love it, and I'm going to pretend I didn't just see a hole right there. Alright, so here we are in Fantasyland. It is kind of funny. You can see all of this. It's like my older style. Like, it's kind of still me, but I definitely wouldn't build it like this anymore. I would have done it a lot differently. I would have made this building diagonal, and I'm probably going to still remodel this area. Hate saying that, but I think a lot of Fantasyland is going to be torn down and taken out. Look at lovely Matterhorn. Now, guys, I have to admit, I kind of copied someone else's design. I saw other people who covered theirs with snow, and it looked so good that I tried it with mine. And I'm actually not a big fan of it. I think the slabs don't really work. Especially, I mean, with a shader, they're fine. But it's not how the Matterhorn is. It actually has all these little streaks of snow. And then on top of that, everyone told me it looked like a wave. And then I was like, oh yeah, it does look like a wave. So I'm going to be remodeling it. You saw the scaffolding in the last video over over Matterhorn, this is. And so I took that off for the download so you guys can have a nice clean park, but the Matterhorn is going to get a refurbishment. I don't know if I'm ready to commit though right now. The line area is always my favorite part. Look at the backside, not even started to get any detail. So I like remodeled it, and then I decided I hated the remodel, so I didn't finish it, and so now I'm gonna remodel that remodeled version. Anyways, I don't think I'm ever going to change the line. The line is my favorite part with all of those decorative banners. That's when I was first starting to learn how to use banners, actually. Alright, let's go take a look into some place I don't think I've ever really shown. Maybe I've shown it once. Let's go into Pixie Hollow. Now, this honey texture on the ground, I kind of love it, but I don't know if it is accurate enough. I don't know if I'm going to keep it either. So, here we are in the little tiny Pixie Hollow. I love it. There's Tinkerbell's house. I think I'm going to add some of the nether blocks in there because they really fit. All the vines and stuff kind of look like they could be growing in there. Alright, we are back into Tomorrowland and back to the hub where we started this whole journey. Now, before this tour is over, I want to show you one last thing in the hub. Now, I'm redoing all the trees, so ignore that. I'm kind of just, like, making them all cherry trees because that's what they're supposed to be. Don't worry, I'm going to redo the trunks, too. But first off, I'd like to show you that. And then secondly, I'd like to show you the partner statue has gotten a remodel since the Nether update. It's a little more greenish black, so I did that. Now, when copper comes out, I might use the aged copper because that might give it a little better look. I love copper. I'm really excited for copper because I know most people can't build with gold blocks, but I actually like building with gold blocks. If you look at my castle, I think it kind of works. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit the like. That did not work. Alright, we'll just move to the side. Hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe because we have got a lot of videos coming out. Literally like a ton of videos coming out before the end of December. And until next time, have a magical day.